Good afternoon, traders. It is Friday, April 9th, 2021, and the U.S. stock market is closed. We've had several losing days. It's just been horrible, one day after another. Um, Everything we buy ends up going down, even though we're buying on upside breakouts. It's like they just wait for us to buy and then sell our positions. Um, And that's what happened today. And ironically, and of course this just reinforces my ideas of Freaky Friday, the Dow Jones Industrial Average made all-time record highs today. If you were trading the Dow, you're doing great. Dow closed up 297 points, almost 300 points today, and you can see it had the humongous rally the last hour. You know, everything about this chart would indicate that we are in a wild runaway bull market. We are not, and I almost feel like this is just a setup. You know, the people watch the Dow and talk about the Dow. That's what's on the news, but it's just really a setup to get people thinking that this is a bull market. And then you got these hedge fund managers in there and they sell everything that the small investors buy. You end up losing money. That's certainly how it feels. It's probably a kind of a paranoid analysis, but that's the way it feels. Anyway, Dow all-time record highs today. It's in the stratosphere. In turn, we had um, I'm roughly 10 stocks today coming in, and we had positive $2,200 yesterday on an open trade on those. I told you yesterday. I thought it doesn't look good. $2,200 isn't a lot of money for that many positions. And sure enough, that $2,200 went to negative over $10,000 in closed out trades. And that's all happening while this Dow is just going crazy to the top side. It's pretty unbelievable. When we got into essentially with this big rally, and we'd have a 50 stock portfolio, you'd think we'd be buying like crazy. We didn't. We only got into 5 positions, and two of them are slightly positive, and 3 of them are negative, and we're carrying negative $3,600 over the weekend. Just weak stocks. They're just limp. They have no movement at all, and this is in what appears, if you're just looking at the Dow, a roaring bull market. It's not a roaring bull market. It's a weak, flimsy, um, just terrible market, at least right now. I'm sorry I rant and rave, but I could hardly watch it. I hate doing these videos. I hate talking about it. Anyway, I'll show you one stock that illustrates this better than anything. This is GRWG, which is Grow Generation Corporation. We got a breakout yesterday. This thing just took off. This is a perfect formation for a good trade. This is what we expect on the first day, and we expect follow through on the next day, and we take out profits. We had $5,300 in profits on the close in Grow Generation Corporation yesterday. That looked like a great trade. Down it comes this morning with a selling almost the low tick of the day. And so we saw over $5,000 go to $262 on our exit today. And this is again on a day that would appear on the surface that the stock, raging bull market, and yet they come in and sell this thing like crazy. This is what I was talking about, this whack-a-mole effect. Anything that goes up, gets its head up too high, they whack it over the head with a hammer and down it goes. And we're just getting slaughtered with this pattern. It's just awful. I'm looking at it carefully. I'm trying to figure out what's going on, but all I can say is we've gone from 14 months of fantastic markets to some of the worst trading markets I've ever seen, and it just happened overnight. It's very discouraging. Um, you've heard my speech on these price patterns and how they go, and all I can hope for is they're trying to drive everybody out of the price patterns that we're trading, and when they drive the majority of them out, things will get better. That's all we can hope for. Anyway, listen, you guys have a great weekend, and I will be back here on Monday trading as usual.